come, the famous, world-renowned Budweiser Clydesdales. You're watching 8 tons of champions, the beautifully matched 8-horse hitch from Anheuser-Busch Brewery. Driven by Chris Wagon and assisted by Will Kurtz. The Dalmatian sitting on the wagon is the official mascot of the hitch. He goes everywhere the team goes. That takes in about 30,000 miles a year. His name is Marley. Notice how effortlessly the driver handles the hitch. He holds the 4-pair of reins laced and fitted of each hand, giving him individual control of each horse. Each pair of horses in the hitch has a specific job to perform as part of the team. The front pair are called the lead team, are smaller and more active than the others because they have to cover the most territory in the turn and do it in the fastest time. The second pair are the swing horses. They're slightly larger than the lead horses, but are just as agile and active because of the area they have to cover in making turns. The third pair are called the body horses. They again are slightly larger than the swing pair because they have to hold more of the load. The pair closest to the wagon are called the wheel horses. They are the largest of the 4 pairs because they have to hold the wagon back while the other horses make the turn. These horses enable the hitch to make a 90-degree turn. The driver's now guiding the hitch into a figure 8. Performing this maneuver, the driver controls each pair of horses individually, starting them into the turn at different times. He starts his lead horses turning in the direction of the first loop of the figure 8. At the same time, he turns the next pair, the swing horses, slightly in the opposite direction, and then brings them around behind the lead pair. Body horses, the third pair in the hitch, are gradually brought into turn, and finally, the wheel horses will make their move, turning the wagon with them. After making the first loop of the figure 8, the driver then reverses the procedure, turning in the opposite direction, to complete the maneuver. Clydesdales are extremely intelligent, beautifully mannered, and trained to perfection. They're also exceptionally gentle, despite the fact that they dwarf ordinary horses in size. The average age of these Clydesdales is 4 to 9 years. Their average height is 18 hands, or 6 feet, and shoulder height. The average weight of a Clydesdale is 2,000 pounds. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the driver is going to simulate days of old when hitches were used to make deliveries and to back up the loading docks. If you listen very closely, you'll hear the driver giving instructions to each individual horse. Pull the wagon up to the position you'll have to have on the dock. Swing the horses around to get perpendicular to where he would dock it. And once the wagon is in position for loading or unloading at the dock, the driver swings the complete 8-horse hitch 90 degrees, a maneuver he would have to do to clear the street of traffic. Chris giving instructions to each individual horse, one at a time, to bring them back around and uncouple from the docking position. The maneuver he would have to make to clear the dock space.
Beautiful.
And when we go. Any guesses as to what that wagon weighs fully loaded? 3.5 tons.
Carrying my favorite drink.
Each Clydesdale horseshoe is made from a piece of steel 22 inches long, 1.5 inches wide, and weighs almost 4 pounds. And in case you've been thinking about getting your own Clydesdale hitch, it might be interesting to know that the harness alone costs well over $80,000. It's all handmade and decorated extensively with brass ornamentation.